Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to PRI 2025. And Phil and Nick here, and we've got a special guest, Brandon Sheppard. Brandon, thank you for taking some time with us. You come trucking by to check out our new Rocket XR2 that Mark has been so graciously helping with, and Steve Baker. But thank you for taking some time with us. But I got to start off with, how was the home?
It was wild.
It was wild,
per
yeah.
usual, but honestly, it's grown to be one of my favorite events of the year. We've been to every one of them now. We've been fortunate enough to make the race every time we've been there.
Yep.
And it's a tough one to make. You got to have some luck on your side. We've had to come from the tail a few times, and it's just, anybody that goes there can tell you it takes a lot of luck, and your car's got to be good, and everything's just got to go your way. So it's grown to be one of my favorite events, and
you've won it a few times.
We've won it twice. Luckily, we've been in the top 5 pretty much every time we've been there, aside from the couple of years we had flat tires. So I've been very fortunate there, and it's turned into where it's kind of like being here at the PRI show. You know, there's people walking everywhere. You walk 2 steps and you find somebody you know. You walk another 2 steps, you find somebody you know. And luckily for me too, that place is it's an hour and a half from my house. So a lot of friends
you got it
a lot
easy.
of friends and family and people that I know there, and good fan base, of course. You know,
Oh yeah,
all the local fans are there, so it's just a cool deal for me, being so close to home, and I'm sure a lot of people don't like it because it's so small and it is hard on equipment. And
they did tear some equipment up.
They tore some equipment up for sure, but that's part of it. That's racing, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
So you ran third.
Yep.
Probably wish you could have been a couple of spots better, but
yeah, we do. Starting position means a lot there, and the top 10 starting in the feature, that's some tough competition.
Yeah.
Anywhere you would go in the country, that'd be some tough competition. So, starting position means a lot, and especially at a place that small, we needed it to be about 80 laps this year, or 100 laps. Right. They worked the track a bunch before it was feature started, and we ran, as hard as we could for about half the race, and then it started slicking up and get to where you could race around a little bit. But overall, the track is, obviously it's small. It's inside that big building, but it makes for some interesting racing for sure.
So the racing aside, the merch business is very good at that race. How was that for you this year?
It's good. For me especially, I think, like I said, we're an hour and a half from home. So
yep.
If anytime I'm in that 2-hour range of my house, I have a good fan base at the tracks, and very good support system. So I think anybody that goes to the Dome can say the same thing, that the merchandise there is amazing, and truthfully, Cody allowing us all to be there and to do that is, that says a lot about him and why he's there. He's about the racer, and just very supportive of us, and me and him have been friends for a long time, and he takes care. I know that he wants to take care of the racer. He's there. He's got a car there himself racing, so I know he wants to take care of the racer, and that means a lot to us. And he could easily say, I think the first year or something, they didn't allow merchandise to be sold there. And
realize that wasn't the right thing to do.
Yeah, now it's the bad thing about that race is it costs so much to go do it.
Oh, I bet.
So, if you don't run top 5 in the race, you're losing money, whether it be from hotels or whatever it is. It just costs a lot to go there. So the merchandise really helps offset that, and, especially if you run bad. Like, fortunately, we run pretty good every time we go there. But it's definitely something special for sure.
Well, that's good. So anyway, again, building a relationship here with Mark and Steve on this new XR2 set here beside us. It's only a couple weeks old. We went out there and picked it up, and we thrashed on it really nice just to get it here in time. And that's what it was. Building that relationship with Mark was huge to get that together. I used Kenny Schrader to kind of help me out there a little bit to get there. So can't thank those guys enough. They've been fantastic to work with, getting this car here, getting it set up and ready to go and stuff. Can't wait for what we're going to do in 2026 with a race car and that sort of thing. So this new XR2, I know it's a different car. It's a lot different car. First night out and had one. I think it was June, July, somewhere in there.
Yep.
Won, right?
Yeah, we won at Atomic the first night out, and really, there's a lot of familiarities to this car from what I'm used to seeing in Rockets in the past.
Yep.
The roll cage kind of went back to more of how our blue front end cars used to look before the XR1 came out. And same with the front and rear clip. There's a lot of similarities to the old blue front end car that we used to run. The XR1 was a lot different for us when it came out.
Yep.
So this, I feel like, is kind of a mixture, the best possible mixture between the blue and the XR1, which has, transpired into being, it really turned our year around.
Yep.
As soon as we got this new car out, everything just started falling into place and clicking for us. And we really got to mesh well as a team then and really be able to get our communication back to where it once was. And that makes me excited going into this coming season. We're going to run Lucas Oil, and I just feel like we're going to come out and be consistent as we've ever been, and hopefully put ourselves in a good position where we can be up front in points leaving speed weeks.
I can tell you from when we first rolled into the shop there to pick up the car, and Mark gave us a tour, and you talking about that communication and the teamwork, I can feel it. You can always feel that when you walk into somewhere. He introduced us to all the guys. Of course, some of them weren't there; they were out hunting. I don't know why they were doing that, but we need to be working on race cars. But I can tell what you're saying there. You can feel it. You can feel the vibe. You can feel the energy. And even today, a couple of your other guys were over here with us talking about the car and stuff. So we are excited for 2026, just like you are too. And this new flow thing, I think it's going to be a game changer too. So
I think it's going to be good for sure. I mean, we know their head's in the right place. They got a lot going on. They've done nothing but help. The teams and the series, and so I think it's going to be all uphill from here for sure. Not that it hasn't; it's been uphill. Lucas Oil, can't say enough about them. They've obviously done a phenomenal job with what they've done with everything over the years. But I think it if it was going to go somewhere, I think it went to the right hands for sure. Because, like I said, Flo's done nothing but help our sport since they got involved. So super exciting to see that. Really, I'm just excited and looking forward to see what happens next.
All right, so are you headed to the Wild West Shootout?
Absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't miss
That's kind of a stupid question, right?
Well, that's, obviously I drive for Mark Richards in the Rocket House car, but I still keep my family-owned B5 team going at home, and my dad races a little bit.
Oh, your dad races still, huh?
Oh, yeah, my son. Yeah, Super Shep, he still races. He's
good.
Yeah, and my kids are racing quarter midgets, and man, I got
a cheerleader too. I saw.
Yep,
I've been down that road too. Okay.
She's competition cheerleading and quarter midgets, and
she's racing too.
Oh
though.
yeah, absolutely.
Heck, we got this thing.
They all do it all.
Licked,
so,
don't we?
Whatever they want to do, we're doing it.
Well, hopefully this year at the Wild West Shootout, it'll be a little bit warmer than it was last year.
We were there beside you with Chase last year. It was cold.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was miserable.
Yeah, I looked out the window one day and there was an inch of snow on the ground. At least it seemed like an inch. The ground was covered in snow, that's for sure.
And that's too much, regardless of what racetrack you're at.
Yeah, for sure. And then the next day, it was a sandstorm.
Yeah.
40-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
And
what are we doing here?
I'm pretty sure the final 4 nights that we were there, I don't think we raced a feature above 32 degrees.
I don't think you did either.
Yeah, that's miserable. Not much
there
fun,
was icicles coming off the truck, and it never got warm enough during the day to melt them away.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Brandon, thanks for taking time with us. I mean, it's a couple years ago we were interviewing Who's Your Hero Driver, which we've been doing here all these last couple of days here at PRI. But thanks for taking some time with us. Look forward to the relationships we're going to build with this XR2 and see what Jake can do and Nick and I can do in the crew this car up, and going to look at maybe lean on you a little bit for some advice.
Yeah,
okay?
Come on. Anytime, honestly, it's anytime we can give a little bit of help and support is that's what we're at the end of the day. I work for Rocket Chassis and I'm all about, makes me happy to see you guys run good. So anytime you need any help or anything, and just give me a call.
We will. Hey, thanks for taking that time and watching. Brandon, thanks for taking some time out of your busy schedule at PRI. and good luck in 2026. Of course, everybody's trying to beg us to come out there to Wild West Shootout, but I don't know if we'll get this hot rod ready to go.
We
by
may
then or
see
not.
ya.
We,
Yeah.
we might just fly out just to see something too.
Come on and hang out. Worst case, and, hang out in the trailer and see some of the adjustments we're making. And
That might be what we
I don't
do.
know
Come
about
learn
it.
something.
Come on,
Brandon,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you
Appreciate
very
it,
much,
guys.
Thank you,
everybody.
Thank you.
We'll be
Appreciate
back more Hoosier Hero drivers here at PRI 2025.